Reason number 16 why your next boat should be a Camus. Up on pad in under 5 seconds. Because of our center run fuel tank, extra wide running pad, and stepped up hull, your Camus boat has the fastest hole shot in the industry. Up on pad in under 5 seconds, you better believe it. Check us out by going to camusboats.com. I would imagine with the online sales that there's going to come a point where the online begins to rival the walk-in traffic. Has that happened yet?
It hasn't happened yet. When we did the expansion of the store at the end of June, it allowed us to put 2/3 of our product out on the showroom floor, which before it was about a third. Now we have about 2/3 or maybe a little bit more out on the floor. And so that's increased our walk-in traffic even more, which has been amazing. The fishing community in Arizona has really supported us, and we appreciate that. But our square footage went up, and so did our in-store sales. So we are looking at, and it looks like we're going to expand in the spring of next year into a 7,200 square foot building right next to us where we are now. So that will give us an addition, that'll give us almost double the square footage for our retail in-store. So we're hoping maybe that will even double our in-store sales from what they are now. But
does that mean another grand opening?
Another grand opening in March next year.
Oh, nice.
Absolutely.
Nice.
We'll see how long we can get that line. Because last year in June in 110 degrees, people started lining up at 2:30 in the morning.
Yep.
And the line went about a quarter mile down the road all the way to the subway. And people stayed in line.
It was a traffic hazard.
Yeah, obviously we could only let so many people in at a time. But people stayed in line all the way. We got through that line at about, what was that, 2 o'clock, Keith, I think it was? You were there?
I think that's about when the last people in that line came in there. That was pretty amazing.
Yeah, and it was awesome. We weren't expecting that. And we were up literally for 4 days straight. I even rented a hotel room because my house is about 45 minutes from the shop. So I rented a hotel room right next to the shop so I could get a couple hours of sleep in between, just trying to get everything stocked and ready to go for that grand opening. And I remember telling Tate, I hope it's worth it. And then when we were stocking, I saw people start lining up at 2:30, and I'm like, huh? Yeah, it's gonna be worth it. So it was pretty amazing. We weren't expecting that much support, and that was awesome. But the online store, everything continues to grow in store and online. The online store isn't far behind. Obviously, it's open 24 hours, 365, so that always helps. And one day it will take over in-store sales, but that won't change our commitment to all of our in-store customers, all of our Arizona residents. We'll continue to take care of them with the same great customer service they've always had, no matter if they're an online customer in New York or Florida or right down the road.
You've got some big names that are that you sponsor that are promoting your shop. Ben Milliken, everybody knows Ben Milliken. Clifford Perch, who's a BASS Elite Series Pro. Ty Au, who is a national tour pro. I'm assuming these guys not only help you with your local community, but I'm sure that helps with the online sales.
Absolutely. They do great. They help let people outside of our state and the West Coast know about us. The biggest thing and the reason why it's worth it to us is it gives us an opportunity to earn that customer so they can see what we're about and how we're going to have the product they need when they need it and get it to them fast. So that's huge. And especially with them traveling, with our local guys, with Ty and Cliff traveling all over the country, getting to meet people all over and tell them, spread the good news of Copper State. That's huge. Ben, he's always on it. Ben's great. Anybody that ever that gives Ben a call or sends him a message or sees him, out and about, he will take time to talk to anybody, anytime. And, of course, he lets them know about us and Sixth Sense. We happen to be the largest Sixth Sense dealer in the world. So that was a great partnership with Ben, obviously. Pretty ecstatic when we had that opportunity. And we even have some other guys outside of the state, like Garrett Walters, G Money, big Instagram and TikTok influencer, fish for the Alabama bass team. A lot of people know him because of him and his fiance and his dog. That's their channel. He's been helping out a lot. We've got Joey Bloom in Florida fishing the NPFL. It's on the team helping out. And then, of course, John Murray in Tennessee, fishing the TW derbies and the opens. So they're all helping out. And what's excited me the most is most of those guys come to me wanting to be a part of the team, and they understand what we're doing and that we're not just trying to be another tackle shop. We're trying to help our customers, not just trying to sell them product. We're trying to help them, teach them to be a better angler and have more fun on the water. Because fishing in general is always fun, but catching more fish while you're fishing is even more fun.
I'm Keith Neiswanger. This is the Bass Tour Anglers podcast. Please remember to like and subscribe. If you'd like to reach us, please send us a direct message on Instagram at Bass Tour Anglers Podcast. Take care. Be safe. We'll talk to you next time.